There are strangely disturbing things are happening in America, especially in Dearborn, Michigan. There was an Ashura event where people came from the different part of the world, from Saudi Arabia to Yemen, as well as different part of America, from North Carolina, Florida, California, New York. I got to meet with some of those people. Event is taking place in a public park and it is open to everyone. So Muslims are gathering from the different part of the world as well as from the America in Michigan, Dearborn, to celebrate or remember Ashura. And there are lots of Muslims, so I am there too, to mind my own business, that is preaching the gospel and keeping Islam accountable. While I am in this public event, 3 different individuals approached me, asking me to move into the ladies area. So event is taking place in a park. There is like these barriers in the middle. One side is ladies, other side is gentlemen's, and I'm standing in the side where men's are standing. I was asked to move myself to the ladies area, and I made it clear to them I am not a Muslim, therefore I'm not gonna move, as well as this is public event and public park. Then 3 police officers showed up. Yeah, it is shameful. 3 police officers turns up.
Why do I need to go outside? It's religious that these men stay here and women stay. Yeah, but I'm not a Muslim. This is a public event. Doesn't matter. You are a police officer. You should know that better than me, right?
We are trying to separate men and women as much as we possibly can.
It's a public event and this is a public park.
Either way, from here to here, it makes no difference.
It's not.
It's a part of the event.
هذه البكاء هذه الدموع هي من أجل نتخيل
3 police officers.
إنه عاشوراء تكون مفصل أن
Their badge
تغير
number is
سنتنا أن تغير حياتنا كل واحد فينا
177.
لازم
They've got all the
يقول
same badge number. So
إنه فيني أقسم حياتي إلى قسمين
I'm just waiting.
قسم قبل عاشوراء وقسم بعد عاشوراء. الإمام الحسين عليه السلام يطلب من كل واحد منكم موقف.
So you see why I call this shameful? This is America. This is public park. This is a public event. This is not a religion's court. This is not governed by religion's law. Yet I am being told by police, man stands here, woman stands there, and I should comply. Comply with what exactly? Oh, I need to make my way to the ladies area. I'm not part of that religion. I'm not a Muslim. I am not under those rules. It is a public space, public park. Taxpayers are paying for that park. And I am told, oh, I need to move to the ladies area. And I am told this by the police officers. I don't have to be. You know what is more disturbing? Those officers are taking an oath, and I am so disturbed to assume that when they take their oath was not for America, but it was for Islam and for Sharia. It is disturbing to kind of face those realities, and I hope that is not reality. It is just my misunderstanding. You know what? Another more disturbing thing, while people were marching from one place, from the school to that park, police is approaching you, and then he's not saying sir or ma'am or excuse me or anything. He starts his conversation with Arabic. Yeah, in America, it makes you wonder, right? Why are police enforcing religion segregation in a public park, in a public setting? Why is the default assumption that everyone must follow these rules? And then what does it say about the freedom? In that place that's supposed to be belong to everyone, what does it say about freedom of religion and freedom of belief and freedom of speech? Anyway, while these 3 police officers walked away to figure out what they need to do, I think my question still remains.